again. So, like I was saying a moment ago before I was interrupted, it's we are Wednesday, the 16th of October 2019. It's 15:45. I am going home. I successfully did 8 hours today. My boss asked me this week just to do 8 hours. She she doesn't want me to do more than 8 hours. So it's gonna be a challenge to do just 8 hours a day when my job requires me to do more. So anyway, someone was helping me financially, and I'm still waiting for that money. I don't know when it's gonna come before I start anything. And second of all, I have to clean up my basement, and I think I'm gonna have to throw junk away, throw a lot of stuff away. I'm gonna have to clean the place up very well and sell some stuff. My storage in the basement is full. It's full of junk, full of stuff I don't need. It's I have plenty of stuff in my basement and my little 600 square feet to fill up a garage, like a 2-car garage. That's just to tell you how much of a clutter that space is. It's a disappointment. I'm disappointed in myself as well that after almost 30 years of working, I never took interest in buying a house. A few of my friends that I was still friend in school with, they have a house today, they have kids and wives. I don't know if that was for me or not, but for me, I would say that the big if, always a if, I was to score some money at the lottery, I would buy a place that is remote from a lot of people. You know, on the edge of the town right I'm passing here. Because the city of Brossard stopped on one side of the highway. On the other side is nature. And there's a few places I could buy a house there. But they're not usually for sale. That is the thing. They're not usually for sale. So that would be my choice, to move away from being inside the city and not too far away, so that my sister-in-law could take her car, or if she ever learns to drive, she would take a car and she would just drive where she needs to go. But that's the type of person that has no ambition. But it's not by choice, you know. Some people, it's not a question that they have no ambition, it's a question that they're in a situation where they can't do more. They literally cannot do more. You know, it's not because they don't want to. It's because that's the way things are here. Here in Quebec, we are the province with the most restriction. I think just the most restrictive province of all Canada. If you want to start a company and you want to put your business in one place, you need permit and license and certificate of skills and compliance with this, blah 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 blah. So at the end, when you try to start your business, just to get all those certification and all these things, it will cost you all the money you had just to start your business. And a lot of people that start their business without a business plan, they struggle on a daily basis to make ends meet here, because there's a lot of competition and there's a lot of restriction, and people they're not oriented, like a good percentage of the population, they're not oriented towards entertainment, self-preservation, health, mental health, their cars. They have no solution towards this at all. And it's not an all-wheel drive your car. It's a fucking Acura EL. Worst of all. So this is one of the big problems, you know. Me personally, my business would be fabrication towards customizing cars, customizing work van. People that work with their van, they spend their life inside their van. Their van is their best friend, so they want to customize and make it. Here, there isn't that much business for that. That is the sad truth. There's one company in Quebec that has this niche of a business, and it's very narrow. It's very, very narrow, and he has the whole of the business. Unfortunately for him, he showed me all the trick I needed to know, and it was one single little piece to solve the problem of fabrications. But it was such an easy thing. Anyways, just to resume in short, here, let's just take an example. My friend who's a barber on the South Shore, there's 15 places where a man can get his hair cut. Why would he choose someone that's in the middle of nowhere inside the residential neighborhood? He lost a lot of customers. He didn't get many new customers. He's barely making ends meet, and he's still wasting his money on his car. Don't understand. But anyway, that's just him. That's his business, whatever. But just to say that, in the most restrictive province here and the most restrictive region, Brossard and Montreal, people don't put in faces on their car. When they car a brand new car, 2018, 2017, the car has a scratch, they're not going to bother with it. They're going to let the car rust. Just to give you an example how much they don't take care of their car. The car just spent the entire years without being washed at all. Not a single time it's been washed. I washed my van probably 2 times this year when I had energy to do it. Buying car here is not something complicated. There's a good business for selling and buying cars, but the value of the cars go down so much that usually what you're buying is a POC or a POS. You're going to put a lot of money into a piece of crap, and it's not going to last very long, and it's not going to be very reliable. So that's another example. So unless you're in construction, a plumber, an electrician, or you're working in the food industry, or you have a grocery store, a dépanneur, you're not gonna make money on the South Shore. You're gonna struggle to have work unless you have a lot of satisfied customer that's gonna talk about you and they're gonna get you business. For me and my field of expertise and what I do, if I would have a shop and a work truck, like a decent work truck, I could make a decent living out of it. But my back is shut. I cannot do that anymore. Just what I'm doing right now, it's already excruciating as it is, and it's really exhausting. I love doing this job. I wish I would have started doing that job 10 years earlier, when I was 35. All the times that I spent at Joe 3D, I could have spent doing something else. I spent 9 years stagnating, and it's myself. I always explain the law of universe that when you're stagnating at something, nature will force you or push you to go somewhere else and move forward. And that's what nature did to me. Karma, gods, whatever, this universe. It closed the company, and it forced me to find another job and go somewhere else and move on with my experience and my skill level. And now I am at a certain level of skill level that people are fishing me from left to right to go work for them. And I want to find a job that's the easiest. And this job I'm doing right now is the fun. I like that. It's fun to do. It's exhausting, but I love that job. And but it's exhausting. It's hard on my back and it's exhausting. So what am I going to do? Am I going to stay there, or I'm going to move on? That's the question. So that's why I want to work on my time travel project and make it move forward, and have result. And the plumber guy is here. Fuck. I didn't want him to be here until I get home. Anyway, that's it for you guys. I'll catch you everyone later.